Hello students. In previous lecture we had discussed different important definitions with notations and units. In this lecture also we continue with other important definitions. Also we will find out different interrelationship between the different terms. So let us discuss void ratio. Notation is small e. So it is defined as the ratio of the volume of voids to the volume of solids. So mathematically E equal to VV by VS. As shown, this is the three-phase diagram. Here already discussed in previous class about the three-phase diagram. Again I will discuss it. This is the lower part is the solid, above it water and above it air. And in the left part V is the total volume of soil sample. Then VB stands for volume of void. Volume of void includes volume of air and volume of water. And this is the volume of solid, soil solid. Similarly in the right side, WS, weight of soil solid, WW, weight of water, weight of air is 0. And this is the total W, weight of the soil sample. So E equal to VB by VS. Again the void ratio E is always expressed in decimal. For example, our answer would be 0.4 or 0.2, 0.3, 0.5 etc. like this. And its value always greater than 0. That means the value of void ratio is always positive. Next is porosity or percentage voids. Notation is small n. So during the definition or to find out the definition, always you have to remember the three-phase diagram. You have to keep in mind this three-phase diagram with its all the notations. So it is defined as the ratio of volume of voids to the volume of soil mass. So mathematically n equal to VB by V, and the porosity is expressed as percentage. That means we can also write here VB by V into 100 as it is expressed in percentage. However, in equations it is used as a ratio. That means whenever we use in a problem, so in that case we convert this percentage to decimal and then we put this decimal value. Otherwise it is expressed in percentage. So n equal to VB by V into 100. For example, a porosity of 50% will be used as 0.5 in equations and its value is always greater than 0 and less than 100. So its value range is 0 to 100, within 0 to 100. Next is percentage of air voids. Notation is small na. So it is the ratio of volume of air to the total volume of air as shown in this three-phase diagram. Volume of air, how much volume is present in the soil mass, volume of air to the total volume of the soil mass, it is known as into 100, into 100, it is a formula. It is known as percentage of air voids. It is represented as a percentage. Next is air content, AC. So it is defined as the ratio of volume of air to the volume of voids. So mathematically AC equal to VA by VP. VA by VP. How much air is present within these voids of the soil? This is known as air content. So VA by VB into 100. It also expressed in percentage. So both air content and the percentage air voids are 0 when the soil is fully saturated. That means when all the voids are filled with only water, so obviously the volume of air is 0. Then obviously the percentage of air void, also the air content value also be 0. Next, relationship between the percentage air voids Na and the air content Ac. So to find out every relationship or every interrelationship, you have to remember this three-phase diagram. This diagram is most important. Always you have to remember this. Also, to in every case or in every stage, you have to draw this diagram for reference. So we have to find out the relationship between air content, this is Ac, and percentage air void, this is Na. So already we have discussed here Na equal to formula this one, Va by V, Ac equal to Va by Vb. So we know Na equal to Va by V, or implies Na equal to, now we divide Va by Vb into Vb by V. We convert this one or divide Vb here, or implies Na equal to this value Va by Vb, Va by Vb equal to Ac, already we have discussed in previous slide, into Vb by V equal to N porosity. So this is the relation between Na and Ac. Na equal to Ac into N. Since Ac equal to Va by Vb into 100 and N equal to Vb by V. So this is the relation. You have to remember this one to solve problems. Next definition is density index. Notation is capital ID. ID as shown in here. ID, density index. It is the most important index property of a cohesionless soil. So this is the important property only of cohesionless soil, where C value equal to 0. Cohesionless soil example is sand. Best example is sand, and cohesive soil example is clay. It is also known as, or its other name is relative density or degree of density. So it is used to express the relative compactness of a natural soil deposit. And its definition is, it is defined as the ratio of the difference between voids ratio of the soil in its loosest state and its natural voids ratio to the difference between voids ratio in the loosest and densest states. So mathematically we write like that, ID equal to E max minus E divided by E max minus E minimum whole into 100. This also expressed in percentage. So multiply 100 also here. Where E max equal to maximum void ratio of the soil in the loosest condition. Loosest means whenever the soil are in loose state, so obviously there is chances of presence of void is more. If void is more, obviously void ratio also more. If the soil is in denser state, or if the soil has less void ratio, voids, so obviously the void ratio also small or less there. So like this. Again, E minimum equal to minimum void ratio of the soil in the densest condition, and E equal to void ratio of the soil in the natural state. This is the formula. You have to remember this one. So when these are the conditions, when E equal to E max, if we put E equal to in place of E max, then what happen? This value is 0, so 0 by something means 0, ID value equal to 0. Again, when E equal to E minimum, if we put E minimum here, then obviously this by this equal to 1. So this value is 1 or 100. If we multiply 100, so 100, otherwise its value is 1. So these are the two conditions. Next, another relationship. Relation between air content Ac and degree of saturation air. So already I have told that to find out any interrelationship, first you have to draw the three-phase diagram. This is your first work. After that, go for the relationship. This is a three-phase diagram. In left side, volumes are given here. In right side, weight are given. So we know SC or air content equal to formula is VA by VB, VA by VB, or implies SC equal to, we change it, VA, in place of VA we can write VB minus VW, volume of void minus volume of water equal to VA as shown in this three-phase diagram. So VB minus VW whole divided by VB, or implies SC equal to, we divide individually, we divide it VB by VB minus VW by VB, or implies SC equal to VB by V value is 1 minus VW by VB, or implies SC equal to 1 minus VW by VB, volume of water by volume of void is the degree of saturation, SR. So this is the relation, SC equal to 1 minus SR. This is the most important relation, because in problem you have to face or you have to apply this formula. So remember it, SC equal to 1 minus SR. So for this lecture this much. In next lecture also we will continue with another interrelationships. Thank you.